Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Welcome to NY Yankee Mania on a okay day so far in New York City. A little quiet, but doing pretty well. We are looking for, of course, a big Yankee game tonight, and should be a lot of fun. Another crazy day in the world of baseball, and. Here's a note, everyone. Remember, tomorrow we're going to be doing the live game of the Yankees right here on NY Yankee Mania. So you can imagine if the Yankees win tonight or we're the same, how big tomorrow's game is. So tune in, everyone, and hopefully Ken the Ugly Truth will be able to join us on his way back to his hometown. So. There's a lot. As far as today goes, everyone, obviously we're doing the Coffee Bagel show right now, and then we're going to have a pregame show, and we're going to have a postgame show. Possibility I may go on live during the games and do a nice look-in and see how things are going. That's a possibility. So that's what's happening for today. And also, before we get the show going, I want to thank everybody last night for all the stuff. To yesterday, to my surprise, was the first day last night of super chats and all of that, the emojis and stuff. And you guys, it was really touched me from all the super chats you sent on the first day of super chats. So. I can't thank you enough. It's at least 10 or 11 people, but leading the pack was Dennis, Jose, all of you. Really, thank you so much for what you did for that. You showed a lot of love, and I really appreciate it. Now, I do want to talk about a show which is going to be October 4th, everyone. If you're a Yankee fan, I mean a true Yankee fan, between now and like 2000, you must come on this stream. We are going to have live two former Yankee very good players. Number one, Tom Flash Gordon, that was the eighth inning guy to Mariano Rivera in the early 2000s. And also joining now, we just added, thanks to Nitin and his crew and his team, starting pitcher of game, I believe, 4 of the 1999 World Series, Denny Nagel, actually 2000. Denny Nagel will be joining us. So you have a relief pitcher and you have a starting pitcher from the New York Yankees. So you really, please, everyone. The link is already out. You could start putting your questions in there. But what better time? We're going to have 2 big former Yankees during the playoffs. So I really urge you, please get ready to listen and participate in that show. Without any further ado, we're going to bring up our co-host, Mr. Evan, and let's say good morning to Evan. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning,
How's it
Joe.
going? What's cooking, my friend?
Great. I see people saying that they want to hear the Tampa-Toronto game tonight. Well, I think we should do that.
Are you available?
I can make myself available. Yeah.
Okay. If I can have help, I'll be more than happy to do it. If you guys want, is that game going to be a nationally televised?
No, it's not.
Okay, then I definitely suggest you are going to, if you don't mind, you will be the full announcer for the game. I will only be in the background. Is that something that'll interest you?
For like the full time, yeah, I guess I can make it work.
Okay. Okay. No, I'll be there like I usually do. You're the play-by-play man, and I'm the color. As long as we have that, because if I don't have it on the big screen, I can't look at that little screen for it It bothers me. It's just too much. It's too small. And if you have a big screen to watch it, that's great. But I don't, because on my set, because it's a few years older. My smart TV in this room,
Mhm.
it will not take those things, so I can't do that.
Oh, it's on Apple TV. Okay.
Yeah,
Apple TV.
I do not. They will not give me Apple on here. Unfortunately, the
Oh,
TV
okay.
came out in 2017, and I can't get it. Samsung can't do anything about it.
Okay.
Now, neither can nothing. So I can only get it on my phone or my other TV that's in the other room, and I can't bring everybody over. Everything over there. It's too
Right.
much. So if
All
you
right.
can call the play-by-play, maybe we'll get a little bit of help. That would be perfect. So if you want, if you guys really want, please come and show love, though, everyone. We really would appreciate it. What time is the game?
7:10.
Okay, then we got it. You're on. You're on. So I'll send you. We'll make the link, and then I'll send you the link to send it out.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Here comes Richard. Joe, I want to bring out to you that the lightning around you goes light bright and light dark as you move. You need to have a little better lighting, not a criticism. Okay. Well, thank you. I don't.
No, it's
Yeah.
your lighting is fine. It's just there's a little shadow behind you, but no big deal.
Yeah. I don't know, but thank you. Let's see. Are the Yankees going on Netflix next year?
Yeah, for the
Well,
opening.
all we know is opening day for this. Yeah. All we know is for this year, it's Netflix for opening day. I don't know about anything else, to be honest with you. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We also have co-hosting here this morning. We're going to bring him up right here. Sean Browning, good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's going all right. With all those different subscriptions we got to do just to watch our favorite sport, our favorite Yankees. You think we get a little reimbursement from Mr. Manfred over there?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm sure. I doubt it.
I mean,
But
what was it? Takes you got to get subscription for MLB TV, for Apple TV, for Amazon Prime, for Apple TV, for ESPN, for Fox, Netflix now.
Well, that's why with the Yankees being so popular, what do you expect? I mean, everybody wants the Yankees on their brand. You don't think Fox or whoever has the World Series, they don't want the Yankees or the Dodgers? I mean, it's 100%. That's where they're going to
No,
they're going to be selling all of their good stuff, man. They're going to be selling it all.
yeah. But I remember when Yes TV was an MLB or MG whatever, MSG network was the only way you could really watch the Yankees, and they were on that like at the end of the regular cable. That was like when I was a kid in the '90s and early 2000s.
That's true. That's true. But guys, again, that's for next year, and I do understand what you're saying. I mean, I hate it because when you're watching Apple TV and you want to try to watch another game, you have to make all the provisions in the world. If you're on
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you could change the channel. You could watch another game. You could watch another thing. You can't do this. You can't do that. So we got to see. We got to. I don't know.
And then
They have to come to some type, and I'll tell you that's going to be a big topic in the strike talks. When
right, and then
yeah, no question in my mind.
the worst part, you got all these stupid blackouts. If you live in a state where the team's playing, if it's not on the local network, you can't watch the game. Like when the Yankees play the Rays, I live in Florida. I can't see the game. Unless I go to the Rays network, the fan duels, or and I have to go to like third party streaming or listen to Dave Sims and Susan Waldman, who are actually a joy to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like I said, that's more kudos for I guess down the line. I mean, right now I think we got bigger fish to floor fry if we want if we want to get first place. So let's let's discuss it, guys. What are you seeing for tonight? Do you guys have faith that Tampa Bay can give the Toronto a big run for their money this weekend? And do you think the Yankees can overcome tonight's starting pitcher from the Orioles? What do you think?
I think.
See.
I think the Rays will definitely give the Jays a whole lot to handle, and I think that the Rays will at least give them one. The Rays may end up just being a spoiler and take 2 out of 3 on the Jays.
Hope so. No.
And then as far as who we're facing, Brandish or what's his name?
We're facing Rogers tonight.
Okay, Rogers. Yeah, we can overcome him. One good thing is we faced him last week. And yeah, he shut us down. But guess what? I think that was the first time we saw him. So we can now we have a game strategy. And that we can make adjustment to. And get our revenge.
Yeah. But
Let me see. Blaze 455. Blaze, go ahead.
Okay. I would say that.
Go ahead, guys.
That the for the Rays and Blue Jays matchups, I would say that the pitching matchups would favor the Rays tonight, but then tomorrow and Sunday, I think they would favor Toronto just because the Rays have a couple of guys that are new and some bullpen guys that they're using. So because they're already out of the playoffs, so I think that the pitching matchups would favor Toronto for the next 2 days. But tonight is the game that I think favors Tampa because they have Adrian Hauser on the mound, and the Blue Jays have Shane Bieber. So I think Tampa can definitely win tonight, but I think Will Warren has to do his job tonight for us. It's a really, really important start. This is like a playoff game already. So he has to go in there with the mindset that, he has to do well in this game. He has to give us everything he has. If he has a bad outing or a bad inning, then reset, lock in. And
I'll tell you what, everybody in the chat, while we're doing the Tampa game with Toronto, I could have the Mets on in the big screen, and I will keep like I did last night. I did double duty. I was going back and forth, so I can do that in between Evans calls.
Yeah.
So we'll make it very unique. We will not leave the Met fans behind. If that's what you're looking for, we'll do it. One thing that I ask: subscribe to the channel, everyone. We'd really appreciate it, and most of all, please press the like button. You don't know how important that is. It really is important. So we could promise on our end. But everybody listening, that's 39% that listen to the whole show and they don't subscribe. Please, come on, man. Let's do this. I've been saying it all the time. The show is getting more content. We're getting more Yankees coming on. Do us a big favor, just one time. That's all you have to do. And you're done. And then you press the notification button if you want to know everything that's going on the channel. It's real important. So, tonight, if the Mets are on PIX or anything, is no problem for me. So I can have that, and Evan will concentrate on the Toronto game. So, realistically, it's going to be the Toronto game. with Tampa, but I in the background will do double. Well, I'll do the double duty. It's no problem, guys. No problem whatsoever. So you got it. You see, you ask, and I do. Now I'm asking you to do us a little favor and come and subscribe, please. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, Evan. I think we solved that problem. So tonight, 7 p.m. we will come on, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Are the Mets usually against the Marlins? They come on a little bit earlier. Do we have a time on that game?
I think it's still the same time, 7:10.
Is it? Because sometimes they go 6:40.
No, it's at 7:10 tonight.
Okay, great. Okay, so everything will come at the right time. So we'll do that. So it's a go on that. So everyone, so what we're gonna do is we have the show now. We will do a quick pregame, and then we're going to do the all-night affair. We'll do the game, and then of course the best in the business on the internet, our post-game show. No matter what, will be on here. So after the Yankee game, period. So let's do that. All right, I also feel like an auto loss tonight, but I'm trying to keep hope because realistically they kind of have to sweep the team to have a shot. That's my opinion. Now, Jake, are you talking about the Yankees? Or are you talking about the Mets situation? I guess you're talking Yankees.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about the Yankees. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Blaze's comment right before it was it feels like with Warren tonight and Rogers, it feels like a automatic loss. But I have a little faith. I mean, if Warren can get through the first inning with little to no damage, he'll keep us in the game. The offense has to step up. The offense can't be Jekyll and Hyde and with their heads in the sand, just swinging at junk out of the strike zone all the time. And stop with the first pitch outs. Come on now, y'all.
No, I agree. I totally agree. So let's see. I give the Yankees no more than a 50% chance of the division if I'm being realistic. Well, let's talk about this Warren game now. Do you necessarily feel that they're going to go along with him tonight? I don't think so, because I think everybody's ready, from Yarborough to whoever they want to put in there. DeVal, they could bring in anybody they want. They're basically ready. So I don't think they're gonna. I think the leash is going to be short on Warren tonight. It's too important.
If Warren can give us 5, but if he gets into trouble, let's say on the 3rd or 4th, and his pitch count's real high, right? And they're getting good wood on his pitches. I could see Boone, if he really manages like he's been managing the last few games, I could see him pull him, put in Blackburn or Yarborough, but I'd probably go with Yarborough. I mean, it doesn't matter either one, but put those guys in, and then when you get to the 7th, go to your back end of that bullpen that's been actually relatively steady. I mean, look, Devin Williams, the last few games, he's had clean innings. Knock on wood, he can stay that way for the playoffs. But, we just gotta
going, yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing is Boone has to manage this game clean wise. He can't just
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how they kind of deploy the bullpen in this series, right? Because it'll give us a little bit of an indicator about what's going to happen in the playoffs if someone gets in a tight situation. Because I doubt Warren's going to have a perfect game tonight. Let's just be honest. I'm not optimistic about Warren either. I don't like him a lot.
I mean, Yeah.
But you never know. I mean, he is better at home than he is on the road. As who said that? Oh,
Well,
Michael. Yeah, as Michael made that good point there. He does get a
yeah.
lot of strikeouts at home, so
And
hopefully he can
and
just do that against the Orioles.
right. And also, I mean, he does lead the league among rookies in strikeouts. So
Yeah.
that just
Yeah, without a doubt. Are you guys happy with the batting, with what's happening in the order? Anything that's bothering you at this point? I mean, obviously the Golden Boy is hitting very well, since I've called him the Golden Boy. And I think Volpe, even though, what do you have? Maybe no hits last night, but his defense is definitely crisper. He's throwing the ball very well now. So what do you think right now it should be tightened up? Do you think it's a Stanton possibility? Do you think it's, what do you guys see right now that's positive or negative going into this final weekend?
I mean, I like the way the lineup's set up. Keep Volpe down in the bottom three. Um, but I like the only thing that really bugs me right now is that Bellinger's ice cold. I mean, Bellinger walks and he does produce in defense and he he comes through, but it's like if he's ice cold and he's hitting behind Judge, and they're gonna keep doing the Bonds treatment to Judge by intentional walking him. Bellinger, we need Bellinger to be stepping up in the final 3 games and in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Eric, welcome to the stream. Joe, been a nice play more. Joe, Ben Rice play more first base or see in the playoffs. I think he's probably going to be playing a little bit of both because you want that bat in the lineup. There's no question about that. That goes without saying. Ben Rice has got to be in there when he's hot. He's torture to the other pitcher, and hopefully
Right.
they can get him out tonight. I mean,
Right.
I don't think Stanton's going to play tonight. I'll be honest with you. I think that he's a strikeout waiting to happen with this guy pitching tonight. So I have a feeling that Stanton will not be in the lineup tonight. They're going to try to get as many lefties as they possibly can in this lineup tonight. So I look for Ben Rice. I look for, of course, Austin Wells, both to be in this lineup. Grissom, Dominguez. I think they'll put the cavalry out tonight. They have to do it. They have to do it. I don't see Paul G in the lineup either tonight. And you have Bellinger. So they got to go heavy lefty tonight. And they'll have a great bench, on there too. So it makes a lot of sense. No question about it.
Go ahead, Evan.
Bellinger, even when he isn't hitting, still works the count and gives you good at bats. Yes, he does. 100%. Isn't Rogers a lefty? I think they're going to play. Oh, is Rogers a lefty or is he a righty? I get confused with the right. What?
He's a lefty.
He's a lefty.
Sorry, guys.
So,
Sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. All right. So then you'll probably see Rosario in there. I think McMahon will probably get rest tonight. Jose will be at third base.
and you'll probably see Goldie at first.
Yeah, Goldie. You're right.
And
I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else. You're right. My bad. Let's see. Yeah. So, Richard goes. The Yankees have no negatives going into the pregame series. They're hitting, they're pitching, they're red hot, no excuses. All right, well, yeah, but they're coming up against a really, really tough pitcher. So let's see. Let's put the big boy pants on and let's get this game done. Let's do this. I mean, it only makes sense, right, guys? It only makes sense to, please, I mean, it's really about time that they end this. They've seen this picture enough times now. Go out and beat them. Go out early, get a few runs, and let it hold up. That's all. Let your pitching do the walking. We gotta have listen. Warren's pitching tonight. You gotta have some faith. If we don't have faith, we have nothing. So let's see what happens. Wait.
This is a game where they have to attack early in the count, work your walks, right? Because he's only going to get sharper in the middle of the game. So no Slater.
No Slater, please. Yeah, no, I don't think you're going to see Slater. I really don't.
Never again, please.
He may come in, once in a while, but you're not going to see Slater anymore. That's not happening. And I'd be very surprised if he's on the playoff roster. If he is, it's only because they need another bat. And I don't know. I just don't see it, but it might not. Again, it's crazy to assume, but we'll see. Guys, just to go over, if everybody, went to sleep early last night, want to give a fast update as far as the scoreboard. So the Reds beat the Pirates, as heard on here on NY Yankee Mania yesterday, 2-1. The Orioles squeaked by the Tampa Bay 6-5. The Twins shut out the Rangers 4-0. The Astros came alive and they beat the Athletics 11-5. The Dodgers shut out the Diamondbacks 8-0. The Phillies shut out the Marlins 1-0. The Tigers beat the Guardians. They actually won a game, the Tigers, 4-2. As we know, the New York Yankees beat the White Sox 5-3. Toronto Blue Jays beat the Red Sox, as heard here on NY Yankee Mania. The Mets beat the Cubs 8-5. The Royals beat the Angels 9-4. And the Mariners beat the Rockies 6-2. Thank heavens they are out playing the Rockies. Enough already. Any team that gets the Rockies they get lucky. Let's face it.
Right.
Only the Yankees could lose 2 out of 3 to the Rockies. Now just think, if they would have won that one game, they'd be a game up.
Yeah. Just that one game.
And how many of those games we can go back on, guys, that we should have won?
Well, I mean, how many? I mean, if we would have showed up for some of those Max Fried stars, we'd have a 20-game winner. Well, actually, we'd have 2 20-game winners, because some of those games that our offense didn't show up.
Yeah. But I think more times than not, we showed up in Max Fried starts.
More times than not.
Pitching injured, like we still put up a lot of runs in those games.
Right. But there were a couple no decisions where he pitched well, but he.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But again, see all those games they had blown, and everybody said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, now we worry about it because we should be
about it.
Right.
Imagine we played better in June, July.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, the Mets will be saying the same thing. How many games under 500 were they in August? The one game that I think about constantly is the Marlins game where they gave up when they had 10-4. Yeah, Jake, that was horrible. That was one of the worst losses. Definitely one of the worst losses we had all year. No question about that.
Yeah,
and not coming through in the bottom of the 10th or the 9th or anything like that with a runner on third and 1 out, or making bonehead plays, being thrown out at third base. I mean, there's so much to discuss about this 2025 team, but you know what? It's still not written. The whole thing is not written yet.
I mean, look at this. Before Big G had that clutch 3-run double, we were losing to the White Sox last night, and then they loaded the bases twice before the third time. and we only scored one run when both times that they were loaded before that. And then when the bases are loaded before Big G, all he did was lace a double with how hard he hits that ball. I don't blame the first baseman for being like, "Ole."
Yeah, really. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. But so, like I said, a full day, the last full weekend of regular baseball, guys, it's hard to believe. We've come all the way through March 29th, and we are here. All, 6 months, grueling, 100 and what, 59 games, 100, 159 games. And we are tied for the American League East. Go figure.
Hey, as
Go.
frustrating
79.
as frustrating as the Yankees have been on this season, like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
We're tied for first, and if we win out and the Jays lose at least one game, we got the division.
Yep. And the
That's
Jays are
terrible.
saying the same thing. The
Yeah.
Jays are saying the same thing. So we'll see. I mean, it's a round robin thing. And there's so many teams right now that are still, alive and well. And my God, this is the time I think general managers said, "Man, I wish I would have made that trade. Oh, I should have never gave up this guy. Oh, I should have brought this guy up." It's like that's the beauty of baseball. It's so unpredictable. It really is unpredictable, and I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out, and Evan, now you're real move just the shade you need a shade back there or something. Whoa, I just lost my eyesight.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
All right, I can go.
Yeah, whoa.
The sun is bright this morning. Let's see.
Speaking
Well,
of
today's
Scooter,
all about the lighting. One of those days.
oh
It's
yeah,
so
but
dark. It's midnight around here.
hey, you know what? But no, I mean, you know how it is when the sun's right in the window, the glare gets magnified.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you may see if you are you in your house or your dorm?
This is my dorm in Montclair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
if you stay right there, you block it nice. It's perfect.
Okay.
Once
Yeah.
you move, we get the sun right. But it's okay. I'm just saying it like this,
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, we do have a surprise underneath. We do have Ken from The Ugly Truth here
oh yeah,
coming to say hello, and we really appreciate that. And Celia,
Yeah.
good morning. How you doing? How's it going? Ken, with the
Morning.
Yankee shirt. How you doing? Good morning.
How y'all doing?
How
Hey,
you
Ken.
doing?
I'm doing just fine. Ready to call a little bit of play-by-play this afternoon or this evening. Should be an exciting.
We got it is exciting, and we just got a couple of rah-rahs to do the Toronto Tampa Bay game tonight. So I think we're going to be doing that, and they're calling for it. So we go back and forth. That might be the best thing. Listen, we're not going to have baseball for too much longer, guys.
and then also, some of us are worried. Some people, some of the fans are worried about Warren versus Rogers. How we're going to show up? How's our offense going to show up against Rogers the second time in a week?
Well, you tend
Yeah.
when you tend to face pitchers more so, you learn a development of their trends and whatnot, and they seem to do not as well as they did the first time out. I mean, if you look at, say, Mariano Rivera, for instance, he was one of the greatest closers in baseball history. But we faced the Red Sox 19 times a year back in that day. And Mariano came in a boatload. And towards the latter part of the career, the Red Sox hit him hard. I would shake my head every time Mo was coming into a game against the Sox.
Oh yeah. And then remember 04, they
Celia says, hey, all. Usually I'm more of a negative outlook, but I'm also choosing to be positive today. Warren needs to show up today. Like seriously, it's any time to really show up. Now's the time. Thank you, Celia, and good morning to you. This is let's see. This is for Ken actually. Felix, want to say thank you to Ken for gifting that membership the other day. TV, sir.
No problem.
You got it. All right. So let's see now. As Charles would say, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you, Charles, for rah-rahing the show. Michael says, Ken, no cap today.
Yeah, I'm letting my hair breathe some.
All right. Look at Ken.
I was supposed to get a haircut when you got one, Joe, but it was raining cats and dogs, and I just didn't feel like driving in this crazy Pennsylvania streets in the rain because it seems like these folks can't drive if the rain is out.
No, you're right.
but they probably can drive in the snow.
Yeah.
Ken, interested in getting your take on Warren tonight. How confident? What's your confidence level in Warren? And do you think they'll go right to the bullpen?
I think that Warren is capable of giving us 5 to 6 innings tonight. He's faced the Orioles a couple of times. There are a few players that have hit him hard, but for the most part, they haven't. The keys for Warren are going to be keeping his breaking stuff out of the heart of the plate and working his 2-seam and 4-seam fastballs high and low. And if he does that, then he will be fine.
Okay. Good morning, T-Road. How you doing? Good morning, Jared. How are you?
What's up, Jared?
Again, good morning to everybody. Bob Rizzo, Teresa, how are you guys doing? Kevin, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, I'm glad you're feeling better. See you back at work this morning. Good for you. Again, thank you, everyone, for being up in the stream. So today, everyone, as you know, we will have a little pregame show, and then we're going to have Ken the Ugly Truth is going to be calling the Yankee game on his channel. So please like and subscribe. And Evan is going to be here on NY Yankee Mania calling the Toronto Tampa Bay game. And I will have look-ins on and I will be doing the look-ins for any Met fans who asked me today if we would do is a very interesting game. So I'll have look-ins at Break of the Action, anything very, very vital you will get from us here on NY Yankee Mania also. Then after all of that, we go to our post-game show. So a lot to get done today, everyone. It's going to be a fun day. The weather is holding up. It's looking very nice now in New York. It's pretty sunny. So we should have a very, very nice weekend. And let's get these 3 wins. Let's get these 3 games in. So again, with a lot of luck and a lot of just bearing down now. And what I like about it, guys, the bullpen is kind of rested. And you know, maybe not the last 2 guys, but everybody else, Yarborough and Hill, and so they are ready and willing and able if Warren gets into trouble right away tonight. That's my feel.
The thing that I've been surprised about is Devin Williams' performance out of the pen over the last couple of weeks. I mean, he is looking like the guy that he was in Milwaukee, handling business fairly easily.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking more like the guy that we were hoping we were trading for.
Great.
In the offseason. So, I mean, that's good. Hopefully he can keep it going in the playoffs. And then my question though is, how you feel about Weaver? Because I know he's still tending to struggle a lot of pitches. Is it just teams have adjusted to that change-up heavy arsenal?
If you look at his splits, Weaver is much better at going against left-handed hitters, amazingly enough. And when he came in the game yesterday, they switched to left-handed hitters, pinch hit for left-handed hitters, and he handled them very easily. I mean, he had 3 pitches and 2 outs. So, am I worried about Weaver? For a pitcher, when you've pitched a lot of innings one season, and then you go into the next season, it's cumulative. And he pitched over 80 innings last year, and he is on a high mark, and his arm just may be tired.
Yeah.
I mean, his body of work, he's been a starter for most of his career. And
Right.
we made him a bullpen piece. Warmers for warm-up routines and whatnot, pitching methodologies are completely different. You'll notice that starters, when they go into the pen, their fastball velocity picks up 2 to 3 miles an hour because they know they're out there for an inning or two and they just let it rip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Is that
At least, and I was going to say at least one thing for sure. At least the Mariners are out of the Colorado Rockies. Oh my God, that team is so pathetic. It's ridiculous. I mean, really, it's absolutely insane.
Do you
The
think
performance.
Raleigh can get 62?
They should really do something about that. Either what happened?
Do you think Cal's going to get to 62? Because they play the Dodgers now. And he has 2 home runs.
Maybe not. Maybe not. If they're
Maybe
playing
not.
the Dodgers, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
listen, no matter what, it was an amazing feat. 60 homers as a catcher. We won't get into that debate today. It's overkill. It's overkill.
Right.
Johnny Bench, when he hit his 48, and in my personal opinion, he's the greatest catcher on the planet. And Raleigh has by far passed the mark that Bench laid down, in the 70s. So hats off to him. If he wins the MVP, he wins the MVP.
Yeah.
I don't think that the captain really gives a damn about the MVP. What he wants is the damn ring.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Already
what
has-
the captain's already got what, 2 or 3?
Should
So-
have 3. Should have 3.
Should have 3, but he's got 2. So I mean, and one of them he was a unanimous MVP. I think he cares more about the batting title and the number 28 for the team, for the franchise.
I mean, you notice in any interviews that he does, he deflects away from personal accomplishments and always goes to the team. And much the same that many other captains that we had, Donnie Baseball would do the exact same thing.
Yeah, Jeter would do it too.
And Thurman,
Yeah.
you never heard the word "I" come out of Thurman Munson's mouth either.
Yeah, no question about it. It's Thurman was. I mean, you're never gonna get a player like that again. He played with bad legs. He played with bad shoulders. He played with bad everything, and yet he still made his mark. He still made his mark. That was incredible, absolutely incredible.
But the
Ollie,
thing-
I want to. Yeah, go ahead.
The thing about Thurman is I never seen a ball player play with as much heart as he did. He would go out there with dinged up fingers, screwed up knee, and he was always behind the dish. And he would fight to the very end. I don't think that guy ever thought that the Yankees were going to lose. Unfortunately, his life was cut short. It would have been amazing to see what he could have accomplished if he had a full career.
Yeah, and hopefully they can finally get him in the Hall of Fame, because I think he.
Well,
I think he had to.
there are many Yankees who should be in the Hall of Fame that aren't. Thurman is one of them. Donnie Baseball is another. Jorge Posada. I I did a breakdown on Jorge's numbers, and compared to the catchers of his time that are in the Hall of Fame, he's as good, if not better, in a lot of categories that they would put in the Hall. But Jorge had one look.
Well, the same thing. I mean, Bernie only got one look too.
Yep. Yeah. No, Ken, I mean, you saw quite a bit of, a lot of the catches throughout. In your opinion, can you rate the three that from 1, 2, 3, the three best Yankees catchers you've seen since let's say the 60s? What's your opinion? What's your 1, 2, and 3?
Well, one that's not really very noted that I thought was a great catcher was Elston Howard. And he teamed up with Yogi, so Yogi probably has to be the top of the pinnacle. Thurman would definitely be my number 2. And maybe Posada is the third. Although when Girardi caught with the Yankees, he wasn't a career Yankee, but he was a very good catcher too. Lewis also.
But when you hear Girardi, when you hear Girardi talk, and like Kay kind of butters him up, he'll be like, "Yeah, but you saw Posada, right?"
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Honestly, Posada had a lot of help developing as a catcher. One of the best catchers out there in his time frame was Tony Pena, and Pena helped develop Posada. As a matter of fact, Posada actually didn't have a strong arm, but Pena taught him how to quick snap balls and get his pop time decreased a lot. That's why Posada looked more effective as a catcher than his actual skill set was.
And then he also, you saw him getting mentored by Yogi too, mentally in the dugout.
Hey guys, we got a question from a new viewer, Hank, and he asked, any of you on the panel think that my A's, the Athletics, could go to the postseason next year?
Yeah, if they improve their pitching, definitely.
Well, they're still going to be in Sacramento to what, 27?
I think so.
Yeah.
There is a very, very talented core of players there, and the A's are doing it right. Kurtz is a fantastic player. Wilson is a fantastic player. Rooker is a fantastic player. And they've built in the speed element on their team. So hence some of the starting pitchers, because I called some play-by-plays for the A's last month, and starting pitchers weren't getting length, and a lot of them are young. So hence they develop a little bit more. It's not outside the realm of possibility that they could make the postseason next year. The biggest bust for him is Luis Severino, and I don't. He's the elder statesman in that rotation, so I'm not sure what the hell they could do with him.
Yeah,
one thing they can do, and I don't want to lose him, but if Paul Blackburn keeps pitching like this, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he went there as a veteran leader. He went back to the A's next year. That might give them a boost. I don't want to lose him, to be honest with you, but he might get a great sweet deal from the A's to lead the pack. Because Severino is just Severino. I never trusted him. I never liked him even when he was at the forefront, number one. There's something about him I don't trust in his pitching metrics.
I know one thing was when he was with us, he struggled with his health. I mean, we could barely keep him on there, and then there were like flashes of where he would shut down like 7 strong innings against the Red Sox. But then his attitude was the other thing that kind of irritated me. But I mean, I don't mind it on the mound. When kind of get the people, but then when you're kind of like, I don't know, in the dugout, it's kind of like,
As soon as he signed that big contract, it was all downhill for Luis Severino, and the same thing for Aaron Hicks. Same exact thing. And that's one of the reasons why the Yankees are so hesitant to give these contracts out during the season or whatever. They just don't believe in it. They want it to go to. They want you to choke to the end, and then they give you a contract. That's the way they do business. They've always done. But I think Paul Blackburn would be a help to the A's next year if he's healthy. If he's healthy,
isn't he a free agent in the offseason?
more than likely.
Yeah, he signed a 1-year deal with the Mets.
Yeah.
Okay,
Without a doubt, he's. I think he's a big improvement. I really, I think I think the Mets really lost the boat on that one. Blackburn is really a good pitcher. He really is.
Well, remember when he was with the A's, he was their ace.
He was.
Yep. Then a few injuries or whatever, and that basically did him in. But and I think he's going to be a nice part of this playoff run. I really do. I just like what I see from him. You could see the team likes him a lot, and that's pretty big. That is really.
The important thing is Blackburn has worked his way into Boone's circle of trust with regard to pitchers, and two of the key things that we have in our bullpen presently with Ryan Yarbrough and Paul Blackburn is the ability to have a long reliever in the event that the starter craps out early. Most teams in the major leagues don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
We have it in spades with a lefty and a righty.
Right. It's like we got 7 starters. Because.
So long and short, Blackburn is going to be a key piece in the postseason for the Yankees. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, need to DFA him or get rid of him. He doesn't have a place." Well, I tell you what. That man is a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, no. He saved our bacon time in and time again when he come in. Whether it was when Cam was in a jam or one of the other young guns were struggling, he came in and helped us out. Or then even when when one of the Max Fried starts, when it was a stalemate, he came in, helped us out.
Yeah, no, that's great. Listen, top to bottom, I think the Yankees, as far as the pitching staff for the playoffs, I think they're going to be okay. I really do. And there's going to be somebody that's going to be that we're going to say, wow, he was left off. But I don't know who that's going to be. I really don't. And then we'll save that for a show late next week before the rosters come out, as we'll play.
Somebody who could be a good pitcher for the A's next season is Sagano, one of the Orioles pitchers, Japanese guy.
Yeah.
He's a free agent at the end of term. He's older, so he's not going to demand a high contract, but he is definitely a leverage pitcher. And, pitching on the West Coast would probably enhance his game and do good things for him and them.
Yeah, I can see that. Because at the A's, their big question spot is solidifying that rotation.
All right, Joe, I'm going to bring something up that's going to piss you off right off the bat. Did you hear about the Netflix taking the opening day for MLB next year?
Oh yeah. We already discussed it. We already said that the what do you call Michael Kay is going to be completely out of his mind because again he's not doing Yankee opening day for with the Yes Network.
Unless they get to borrow him. But I mean, who's Netflix gonna use as a broadcasting? you know. But
That's the question.
So now that's 6 providers for you to have to sign up for to watch Yankee content.
Yeah, can we get a reimbursement from Mr. Manfred?
It makes absolutely no sense, and I know it definitely is really a piss off. I mean, it's not right. It's not right. Asking all these people. I mean, yeah, they're loud and clear. They sit in their Manhattan office. They're nice and let's do this. This is going to make us money. And what about the fans? What about the people that pay your salary?
What
They don't
and
mean
then,
anything.
and then the worst thing is you got so many rolling blackouts. If you're near the stadium, if you're in the state where the team plays, you can't see. It's like, come on now. Unless you go to local TV, then you want us to have 6 or 7 subscriptions to all these other little streaming platforms.
No, I agree. I mean, it makes no sense at all. Doesn't make any sense.
And then you charge us an arm and a leg just to go to a game in person.
Yeah, it really. Let's get some intake from the fans. I believe that opening day game and home run derby is all that baseball Netflix is going to do carry next season. Yeah, but hopefully that's all it is. But still, it's more than enough to disrupt. Now a Yankee lover is forced to get Netflix. They have no choice if they want to see the Yankees on opening day. Is that at least simulcast it somewhere? Simulcast, do something. Do it, it's on Netflix, but do it somewhere like a PIX or a Channel 11 here in New York or whatever. Make it easier. At least they can do that much. But they won't. Major League Baseball is very greedy, and we know that. And the more money they make, the more they're going to ask for, the more they're going to go, and the more they're going to do. So
and
it's never going to end. It's never going to end.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they snatched up Bob's Costas as a broadcaster.
It's going to end, and it's going to end in 2027.
Oh, yeah. Or the lockout, whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
when we have the strike and lockout, fans are going to walk away in boatloads.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? They're doing the same thing with football.
Yeah, I think it's really time for a change. It really is. I think he's as well.
Netflix.
Well, yeah, and then I mean the owners and the players union are like, and the MLB are like canyons apart from over the whole salary cap issue.
Yeah. Well, listen. Either which way, they're being very, very selfish to at least the older crowd, the older people that depend that once a day or whatever, they depend on watching not only the Yankees, could be anybody, and it's just a joke, And then they tell you, oh, Netflix you get for free if you have T-Mobile, or you still got to do something out of the way. All you're asking for is to watch a baseball game. We don't have to be rocket scientists to figure out how we're going to watch that game, especially that the winter is grueling and everybody's waiting. Spring training is long, and then you have opening day and you can't watch the game.
Right.
And to answer your question, Hank, yes, I have the MLB app.
So do I.
So do I.
But there are blackouts, of course.
There are blackouts. Yeah. But I'm not talking about, like creators and stuff. I mean, obviously we got to find a way to watch these games. We don't have a choice, but you have a
Right.
choice, and you're not calling a game. All you want to do is enjoy a game with your family, by yourself, with your grandkids, whatever. And they're telling you have to pay 16, 15 something a month plus tax, comes out to 16.32. And
Mm-hmm.
that's ridiculous.
That's yeah. At
So
that point,
you know what I would do? You know what I do? You really stick them. You get the subscription. You watch the Yankee game that day. The minute the Yankee game is over and they're playing New York, cancel the subscription, and you got it for free.
or you
Right.
know what people should do?
That's what you
People-
do. That's
people
what
should just
you don't wait the 7 days. Get rid of it the minute the last out. You call them up, out, or go on your app, out. I want nothing to do with it. And nobody
Right.
gets paid, and you get to watch it. That's how you stop this. Everybody go grab it and then unsubscribe. See how fast they'll, what's going on here. What's going on is that you're a bunch of money-hungry banana heads, as bozos, as I said.
So, Richard, how are you watching every sporting event without subscriptions?
Oh, he's got a special box.
So if you don't have cable, you can have this special thing. I think it's called One Pix Media, right? If you can just stream all the channels without using cable. So it doesn't really require you to have any subscriptions or anything like that. But you can still watch everything.
Yeah, but how much is
Yeah,
that
suppose-
one pick?
I
don't
think you
think
pay like $300 once, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like a one-time charge.
So
I
it pays
think.
the cable bill for 2 months, and you're done, and then you're free to go. But whatever. It's called IPTV.
Okay.
Hey, Nathan, did you get your birthday present?
Charles says I watch all the games without subscription. Oh well.
Yeah. So nobody buy Netflix. You don't need it.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, it would be nice if they had bundles for like, seniors and for other different people that don't make a whole lot of money.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we can dissect, but that's one of the ways. If guys, you don't want to spend $300 in one time, or you do the 300, you put it on your credit card, you pay it a little at a time. You can do that too if you want. There's always when there's a will, there's a way. But if you want to get under their skin, millions of people, go ahead, go. I mean, of course, a lot of people have Netflix, but right now, thousands of people go sign up, watch the game, and the minute that game is over, you're out. Man, oh man, you'll hear backlash like crazy. That's the way to do it.
Would they get their money back? Would they get a refund?
Yeah, if you do it, because sometimes they give you 3 days. Sometimes they, it all depends. But you ask before you do it. But a lot of times they do give you like a 3-day subscription, and then you get charged because they know people are going to start doing that eventually. So they, right now you could still do it on a lot of different platforms, a lot.
Okay.
But I would do it. I definitely would do it. Why not? Absolutely, why not? So, so that's another topic again that we have to dissect during the winter time. I mean, it's just getting way out of hand. Pretty soon, you're going to see the Super Bowl on pay TV. That's what's going to happen. If the fans keep going out and spending their hard-earned money, then they're going to say, all right, you know what? Let's put it on Netflix and get it over with.
I mean, Christmas Day, they got the NFL games on Netflix. Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now in basketball, they have Peacock.
It's really about time. It's really about time to put everybody puts their foot down and do something about it. Really, really do something about it. So
yeah.
but again, there's just so many things we can do. There's just so many. So you need this, and you need that, and you need this, and you need that. How much are we gonna? How much is too much? Maybe somebody, yeah, they can afford it, but somebody else on a budget of Social Security, and that's it, no pension or anything. How do you want them to budget themselves to pay? Do you want them to eat and live, or do you want them to pay cable?
Yeah.
Cable, basic cable's $100. It used to be $19.99, $29.99, $39.99. Now $100. What they do is, you can pick 15 stations for yourself, and you get the local channels. What are you going to do? Watch 30 stations? You get nothing. You got to pick out your favorite stations. That's how they get by. The best dollar for your buck right now, guys, is DirecTV. The problem with DirecTV, if there's a storm, you're going to lose your picture. If there's a snowstorm, you're going to lose your picture. Trust me, I've had it. So I know. It's great. They're the best customer service you can ever deal with. They never go up. And matter of fact, a lot of times they go down because they're excellent. The problem is that darn dish, if it gets a little ice on it, you lose your picture. If there's a big storm, you lose your picture. That's the problem with DirecTV. So, I mean, that's your best bet. And then you go to another company and unless you know what you want and what you're doing, they work all over you. They just harness that because they know you're not gonna question it. All right, you need the cable. There's a lot of people there that just get taken advantage of left and right, and they can't or don't feel to do anything about it. That's a big problem. Michael, I live on Social Security and a small pension. Why do you think I'm on live surveys to try to earn a little extra money? Well, great, good for you, Michael. At least you're home. You're nice and calm. That's great. That's great. Good for you, Richard. Ken was skeptical. I purchased one right now, top of the line box, like $450, one-time payment. All you need is a high-speed internet. It really works. I've had it for almost a year. Well, Richard, I agree with you. The problem is the $450. I know you can put it on your credit card, pay it a little at a time, but there's no guarantees. Although they tell you, they can't take it away from you because it's free airwaves. Good morning, Dennis. How you doing? Thank you again for everything you've done for the show. I really appreciate it. Let's see.
Jared, I'll read your joke. Down with Manfred.
What?
Jared
down
down with Manfred. Yeah.
He's got to go.
We need Brock Lesnar to just put him in an RKO or something.
Well, he's out the door after 26.
Well, we hope so. I mean, it can't get any worse. Yeah, convenient. He leaves when it's about to strike.
Well, I mean, because his contract's up after next season, I believe. Because I think the commissioner goes with the CBA. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the rumor is Tony Clark is one. Those are that could, I don't know. I don't want to even speculate about the Manhattan office.
Theo Epstein.
Theo Epstein's going to be the next commissioner.
Yep. Mr. Red Sox and Cup himself.
Hey, I mean, that's 2 cursed franchises that he helped out in their curses. So
No, you're right. You're right. That's why he would never take everybody. Oh, let him take the Yankee GM. He's not going to do that. There's no way he's going to go for that. Not at this stage. And he's still virtually a young man, but he wouldn't do it. I seriously doubt it.
and he was
Yeah,
a cancer survivor too.
Richard again for Ken. Ken, you cut the cord. You do not need cable or direct TV or nothing, just internet. So you save on your monthly bill total. It's a total winner. Yeah, well, like I said, if you're interested in tying up $450, then it's great. And you could say, well, it's 2 months of cable and you're done. You look at it that way, that's a great way to look at it. But there are people that unfortunately don't want to tie up $450 or $400. It all depends. First they pay their bills. First they make sure their family's good and safe. If there's a $400 that they want to do, because you don't want to put more stress on your life, put $400 on a credit card, and then you start seeing the interest. These credit cards, what are the interests? Like 29%, 25%?
26. I mean, as low as like 5%, but even that piles up.
Yeah. And you got to have completely total credit for that. Completely. And not everybody, there are a lot of people with impeccable credit. There are a lot of people that have very bad credit. So they're going to pay 35%. Do you want to pay 35% and put $400 on your card and pay a minimum payment? That usually will mean you're probably paying what, $700, $800. You almost doubled your price if you just pay the minimum payment. But It's a good concept, Richard. I mean, I'm not saying no. It works great. But it all depends on the individual if they want to go for the money or not. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Michael says $450 is a lot of money for one-time payment. Damon says, let's see, capitalism in motion. I'm not going to bother with that. Ken says, I understand, Michael. I know a lot of people on fixed incomes and have issues with increasing cost of everything. My family supplements my mother's income to help her afford the cost of living. Yeah, well, that's the way it is. Family's family too, which is, phenomenal. That's all.
I'm on VA, but I gotta work 2 jobs just to still stay afloat, because most of my VA goes right to rent.
Sure.
And some other
Rent.
things. So
Of course.
Sean, at least you don't gotta pay
100%.
as many taxes as we do.
yeah, well,
A question that I have for Richard. Do you need a box for every individual TV, or is that something that's fed in from the internet and fed to other TVs? Hey, Jared.
Hey, Jared. Hank. Question: What do you guys think of Pete Carroll taking over the Raiders? I'm taking the Las Vegas Raiders panel.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's good for them, but
Pete Carroll's a great coach. I mean,
he's a freaking cheater.
Well, okay.
He screwed USC over, went to the NFL, faced no sanctions where they wrecked that organization. And that's the same thing that Harbaugh did to Michigan. I think the NFL should have banned him from coming in or suspended him the same term that the NCAA was going to suspend him.
Okay.
It says, Ken, one box for one TV, unless you have a splitter, and then you're going to be watching the same. I thought it would be good for Joe because he likes the different games. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. When I get around to it, Richard, I will definitely But I've got so many. I do have a lot of free subscriptions. Between T-Mobile, I have another phone company that gives me a couple other channels. I don't need. My anger is the fact that you can't change the channel like you do when you're watching the Yankees on Yes or you're watching the Mets on SNY. You've got to have another outlet if you want to watch two things at once. And I don't like that. As a sports announcer, sportscaster, I want to be able to see the games right in front of me. I can boom, 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 switch. You can't do it if you're on Netflix or Peacock or anything like that. And that is annoying. I hate that.
Yeah.
Couple more questions. Ken, can you short cheats because he did lose in the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl? He lost to the Cheaters the last time I checked. Ken, your Chiefs cheat more than ever.
What?
I'm not touching that.
I guess he's talking about the Reds. If anything, the Eagles cheat. That's the real cheating team right there.
Yeah, let's not get into the politics of that. Whatever. I mean, that opens up a whole can of worms. The Astros,
I'm going to tell you, I'm an above board guy. I did a lot of service to the country, and one of the pillars in my life is something called integrity. That means doing the right thing even when nobody is looking. Now, these coaches think that they're above the law, and they've done things that are illegal. And when it comes time to pay the piper, they run off and go somewhere else. I don't think that's fair, and I don't think that's right. But that's the system that we live in, and we allow people to do that.
Yeah.
It's sort of like doing a crime and then fleeing to a country without extradition.
Right.
The Giants cheat. Yeah. Well, how are they so bad?
Well, guys, we have a couple of minutes left, and we do have NR Media sitting and waiting, so we're going to bring them up now, and let's say hello to Nitin.
Good morning, guys. What's up,
Hey, Nathan.
Ken, Sean?
Did you get your birthday present?
Evan, what's up, everyone in the chat? Not yet, but I have another streaming option for you guys. It's called IPTV. It has every channel on there. You can get every movie channel, whatever you want, sports. And I sent you the pricing in the group in the chat we have. But yeah, everyone, please go check out IPTV Box. Also, that's a good brand also to have if you want every channel, especially sports channels. You can get anything. So,
How long has it been working to your knowledge, Nitin?
for me, it's been working well for a long time.
Oh, okay. Now, does that distribute on many TVs or just one?
Many TVs. You can use it for any TV.
So you can actually get this box.
The box, yeah, I sent you the some link. So the box has every channel in it. Sports channel, whatever you want. Yeah. What's up, Hank? What's up, Michael? What's up, Damian, Richard? What's up, everyone in the chat?
So, Nitin, I don't know if you heard in the beginning of the show. So we added Evan is going to be doing the play-by-play for the Toronto Tampa game tonight, right here on the channel. Ken is going to be doing the Yankees game tonight against the Orioles. So we have a lot of things covered, and then right after that, we'll all be back, hopefully for the post-game show. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening today, and we're going to have live look-ins on the Mets Marlins game, which is important to Met content that view us also. So there's a lot going.
IPTV has every channel that you want too, so it's not only that. So you can get any channel. You can get any channel on the IPTV. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have to have a subscription for the IPTV?
Yeah, we have it's like a month. We pay. I pay like I think every year. So it's like a yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, what are your thoughts on the Yankee game tonight with Warren pitching?
I mean, it is a big game for us. Obviously, if you want to win the division, and obviously, hopefully, the Rays can do some damage against the Blue Jays. So I'm looking for Warren to go five or six innings, and because the bullpen is well rested, because of the starts from Fried and Rodon. So all you need from Warren is 5-6 innings. That's it, and then go to the bullpen, and hopefully we have the lead by then. And obviously the Warriors will play us tough because they're a greedy team, and you can't take them for granted. So the Yankees have to be prepared for that too. But I'm looking for a strong start for Will Warren, and hopefully the offense can keep it going like yesterday and get some clutch hits and continue this momentum going
Yeah,
into the
I
playoffs.
totally there's a
But
lot of things that are going on,
yeah,
so
you
much
don't,
this
but
weekend.
but you don't need Warren to go that long. Just 5-6 innings. That's pretty much it. So
Okay.
If you
Well,
look at the
guys,
splits on Warren,
we are
what?
if you look at the splits on Warren, Warren's ERA is almost a 1.5 lower in the Bronx than it is on the road. So he pitches very well at home.
well, that's good to know.
So I think that we will be just fine with Warren
Excellent.
on the mound.
Yeah.
I don't.
He gone.
Yeah, I do too. He gone. Strike three. He gone. He gone. He gone. Charge! Anyway, guys, so we're going on an hour and 30 minutes here, guys. A lot more to do today. So let's start in on some final thoughts
Really,
as
Joe?
we
I
get
just got
into
on
a
here. Really,
long
Joe?
and
Really, Joe? I just got on here. Come on. You really gonna end that?
an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, when you're on all day long. Yeah. Come on at 4:00.
I'll try.
At 4:00.
Yeah.
Yep. Nothing doesn't come on my play-by-plays anymore. I don't even get a bounce in for a, hey, Ken, how's it going? He just craps on me on a regular basis.
I get my team and I get busy, Ken. You should know that by now.
Oh, so you're telling me that when you're sitting in the backstage of the John Bounce show, you can't log in and say, hey, Ken.
I mean, I can log in,
screen.
but
Oh, no, I guess that's too much effort.
come on.
Yeah. But no, guys, this is the last weekend, and we have to enjoy it. It's the last weekend before the playoffs. Yeah, Nathan.
No. You're good.
Oh, okay. All right. So Evan, start us off with some final good thoughts. Go ahead.
All right. Screw Netflix. Screw Apple TV. We hate all those websites. Don't make us pay for that. Everybody just either use your one-time subscription and then cancel, or don't even buy it at all. Screw the MLB over. Screw Rob Manfred. They can all go F off, all right? So,
Ooh, man, Evan.
Yeah.
Listen,
I wish I could say more. But it's the final series of the year for the Yankees. I can't believe we've made it this far. It's already the end of the season. But it's going to be a real tough all the way to the finish. The race is going to be very, very close. And the AL wild card, NL wild card, I think this is the most competitive year that we've seen in a long time in both divisions. And it should be really, really interesting to see what happens. We will have the play-by-play tonight of the Rays Blue Jays game. So please come on by for that. I will put it on the community. So if you guys aren't following the community, please go follow that. Go follow us on social media as well. And, we look forward to doing a lot of play-by-plays here on the channel, talking about the Yankee game too. And let's go Yankees. We need a good start out of Warren tonight. If he gives up a run in the first inning, we need to make adjustments off of Trevor Rogers and need to do our thing tonight. So let's go Yankees.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of Netflix, they're starting the process of building a Netflix building in Oceanport, New Jersey, near Baseline Choso. So I think stay tuned for that. They're gonna build a big Netflix building there. So that's where all the once that built, then that area is gonna be like jam packed every single day. Near
Yeah.
it's in Oceanport, New Jersey. So they're building a big Netflix building. So
Yeah, that was mentioned. That's probably going to be awesome, and then expect a lot more from all these everything that they want to do and bring baseball and all kinds of sports to Netflix. They already have wrestling. They already there's like it just keeps growing and growing. You just don't know where you're going to find everything here and there, so it's kind of crazy. Sean, you're next up.
Hey, it's final week. Let's enjoy baseball while we watch it. Um, Yankees sweep the O's. We take care of business. We got a real shot at first place and then a bye in the postseason. So, also, yeah, this whole thing with the MLB, all these extra subscriptions, it's getting ridiculous. Manfred, come on now.
I agree. Totally agree. They got to stop with this. They got to really, really, really just stop and start thinking about, real fans. And I'm not talking about corporate. I'm talking about real fans. And again, it's going to be nuts. Sean, is that your final take?
Well, also because first he does all these ridiculous rule changes to the game, and then now he's subscriptions up the yin yang just to watch baseball. So
100%. 100%. Well said. All right. Next up is going to be Big Ken. Give us your final thoughts, Ken.
It is going to be an exciting weekend for Major League Baseball. With a lot of I can't think of a time where at this point in the season, most of the races weren't locked up, and there are 2 to 3 that are really interesting. Yankees being part of it for the AL East. I haven't thought of a time that I've been engaged in watching multiple teams at this time of the year. Usually I'm locked in on the Yankees. And never in my life would I have ever thought that I would have rooted for the Red Sox to win anything. But it happened this week. I think we're going to be in for a great weekend of baseball.
Mm-hmm.
We will be calling the play-by-plays myself for tonight and Sunday for the Yankees. Joe will be carrying on Saturday with Evan. So I recommend everybody tuning in and listening to a little bit of baseball. You'll get more than you get from the general broadcast teams. And I like the chances for the Yankees to sweep. I've been calling it for over 2 months now when most people thought that I was crazy or full of crap, that the Yankees are going to win the division, and I think that they are. Well, let's go Yankees.
Awesome. And then there was Nitin. Nitin, tell everybody about the exciting day we're going to have on October 4th with you know who and you know who. So let it all out.
October 4th, my team and I booked Tom the Flash Gordon and Danny Nagel to come on the same time at 9:30 a.m. Eastern on this show, right from the start when the playoffs start. So that's gonna be a fun show. So tune in 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Our good friends Danny Nagel and Tom Flash Gordon will be joining here, so that's gonna be fun. And then Sunday, my team and I also booked my other good friend Paul Voorhees. He's an actor. He acted as Yogi Berra in the movie 61 on HBO, and he acted in Irishman and a bunch of other movies. So he'll be joining here Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, October 5th, and then Monday, October 6th. My team and I also booked my other good friend Dean Blandino. He is the NFL NCAA rules analyst. Everybody knows him. He works with Tom Brady, Kevin Burkhardt, and Aaron Andrews on Sundays on NFL Fox Sundays, and a good friend of mine. So he'll be joining this show on Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern. So there it is, and my team and I are still working on Willie Randolph and other Yankees, and also we're working on our other good friend Andrew Jones, but he's traveling right now, so he'll figure it out when he can come on. So
Awesome. That is
You said
incredible
Andrew
news.
Jones?
And
Andrew Jones. He says not Andrew Jones, Andrew Jones,
Okay.
because he spells it with the U, not the E. So it's
Oh, wow.
cool.
Andruw, not EW. So Andrew Jones.
The Major League Baseball player.
Yes.
The former Oriole.
No.
The former
Former Atlanta Brave and New York Yankee.
Yeah, Yankee out, former
Oh.
Yankee outfielder. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a
You know who would be a good combination? His son Drew Jones was a top draft pick and is in the Diamondbacks organization.
Yep. He's
So
there.
a contrast of father and son, because Andrew Jones was probably one of the most prolific outfielders in his time. He
Mhm.
won
yeah.
10 straight Gold Glove.
One of the best defensive center fielders probably of all time.
Oh yeah.
He was the first time I connected with him. He was on our show 4 years ago, and then we kept in touch. And then he's been a good friend of ours now too. So, and so he's gonna let me know when he can come on here, but he's traveling right now. So,
Yeah, that'll be a great show. That'll be another great show. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. But we are really looking forward. Who is in the books to get that American League East, guys?
let's go Yankees. Hopefully, the Yankees can sweep the Orioles. But I don't know. Let's see, because the Orioles will play us tough, and the Yankees have to be prepared for anything. But hopefully, Will Warren can give us a strong start today, and hopefully, the Rays can beat the Red Sox. So let's keep it going. Yankees are the
Blue Jays.
yes, the Rays can beat the Blue Jays. But first place is still there for us, so let's go. Let's keep it going. So
Yeah, no question about it. And at 4 p.m. on the pregame, we will have the Yankees lineup and any other news that's coming out of Major League Baseball or anything that needs to be said. And then we're going to have two baseball games, one on right here with Evan calling the play-by-play, and Ken will be calling the play-by-play on the Ugly Truth for the Yankee game. So both games are so important to you, the Yankee fan, and to all of us, because we're all Yankee fans. So kudos to that, and can't wait for it. Really, really looking forward to it. You guys make it all better. You guys are the best, and keep rooting hard. Come back to us at 4 o'clock, guys, and then come and listen to great content on two, not one channel, but two channels. Ken the Ugly Truth and NY Yankee Mania. So look, with that in mind, everyone, I want you to please have a great Friday. It is turning out to be very nice in New York, so hopefully it's great wherever you are. Stay well. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go, Yankees. We will see you at 4 o'clock.
yeah.
Go. Subscribe, guys, on your way out. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna quote Ken here. We'll see you at the Funny Papers.
That's becoming a legend here. Let's go, Yankees.